Hello guys, welcome to Cool Gamer here, and I'm going to be predicting the rest of the NFL season based on what's happened so far, because now I have a good idea on how each team looks. Okay, so we're starting off our first game here. Texans, Ravens. The Ravens don't have Lamar Jackson, or it's not looking like it. If they do have Lamar Jackson, they will win, but if things stay the same, which Lamar Jackson will not be in, I'm going to say that will be the case. And in that case, I will actually give this one to the Texans for a win. Raiders, Colts. 1 p.m. game on Fox. It's going to be a good one. The Raiders coming off a heartbreaking loss. The Colts also coming off a loss of their own. And I think the Colts are going to barely come out and win this one. But I would not be surprised if the Raiders get an upset because they know they need this win. Okay, Sunday Night Football, Bills, Patriots. Give me the Bills by a lot. Now it's Monday Night Football. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Both teams are good. In the end, I may take the Chiefs, just barely, because I think the Jaguars will put up a fight. Now in the UK, Minnesota, second straight European game. Give me, and Dylan Gabriel making his first start. I do like the Vikings, but I don't know. Maybe Dylan Gabriel will prove me wrong. Jets and Cowboys. Cowboys coming off a tie. Jets will try, but in the end, the Cowboys will come out and win this one. Now I got the Eagles and the Broncos. Two good teams, but I like the Eagles in this one. Then I like the Dolphins against the Panthers. Cardinals and Titans. Cam Ward's not looking too bad, but he's not going to be able to carry this team by himself in the Cardinals. And then Jaden Daniels coming back for his first game, playing against the Chargers in LA. He's going to have a little bit of rust. I like the Chargers, this one. And then the Lions are going to absolutely annihilate the Bengals. Jake Browning ain't doing it. Okay. Now, this is actually going on tonight. It's 17-7 Niners right now. I don't know how much time's left, but I'm just going to pick the Rams because I don't want to cheat, because that's who I think would win before the game started. And now the Giants and the Saints. I like the Giants in this one, surprisingly. And then the Buccaneers and the Seahawks. Give me the Buccaneers. Okay, so here's how the current rankings look in each division. Just take a look. So, yep. And like, this whole division sucks, and then you got okay. Let's head to the next week. Week 6 now. A London game. Jets and Broncos. Give me the Broncos in this one. They know they need to bounce back. They'll be coming in all hyped, and they will win it. Steelers versus Browns. I like Dylan Gabriel. I don't know why I keep messing up his name. Dylan Gabriel to come out and get his first career win against the Steelers. Okay, Dolphins, Chargers. I think the Chargers are just going to barely be able to pull this one out of the bag. And then the Raiders and Titans. Raiders will have a home win, be able to bounce back. Seahawks and Jaguars. Give me the Jaguars in this one. I really like how their team's looking so far. A good performance against the Niners. Pretty sure they won that, actually. Ravens, Rams. I'm not sure if Lamar Jackson will be back by then. If he is, the Ravens would win, I think. But I'm actually going to take the Rams in this one. Colts and Cardinals. I like the Colts in this one. Then the Patriots and the Saints. Give me the Patriots to get their third win of the season in this one. And then the Packers to annihilate the Bengals. The Bengals are not going to be good this year. Joe Burrow's coming back. The Lions and Chiefs. I actually like the Lions in this one. Chiefs aren't looking chiefy, I guess you can say. I don't know. Then the Bills over the Falcons. Eagles over the Giants. Buccaneers over the Niners. Cowboys over the Panthers. And the Commanders over the Bears. So let's look at our next. Bills 6-0 going to Week 7. And these divisions, it's pretty one-sided. The Raiders being the odd team out at 2-4. So have to see how it goes for each of these teams. Week 7, Bengals, Steelers. Steelers will win this one. Then I like the Patriots. And then in Arrowhead, it's the Raiders and the Chiefs. And I like the Raiders to come out here and get an upset win against the Chiefs in Arrowhead because they always play good in Arrowhead for some reason. And the Raiders are going to come out here, they're going to be fired up, and they're going to come out and win this game. Okay. The Browns and Dolphins. This will be a good one. I do like the Dolphins to barely win this one. Then we're going to go Chargers and Colts. Give me the Chargers in this one, actually, at home. That's the only reason I'm picking them. I think the home crowd will propel them a little bit. Rams and Jaguars in London. So it'll be an interesting one to watch. And I think the Jaguars, they'll have pretty good momentum coming in here. Give them the Jags. Now it's the Panthers and the Jets. Jets get their first win on the year, I'm pretty sure, at home, beating the Panthers. Broncos will beat the Giants. And then give me the Seahawks over the Texans at home. Okay, now to the NFC. Vikings and Eagles. Give me the Eagles on this one, but I actually do think it'll be more close than people expect. Then the Bears over the Saints. Packers over the Cardinals. Then this will be a pretty good matchup here. I actually do like the Cowboys to barely win this one just because Jaden Daniels isn't quite back to his full performance yet at this point, I think. Niners and Falcons. I'm going to take the 49ers to get a bounce-back win here, and I'm going to take the Lions over the Bucs. So Patriots at 4-3, the 6th seed. Dolphins and Jets hanging not in it. The Chiefs being last in the division, yes, at 3-4 after I lost to the Raiders. Jaguars topping the division. Whoa. The Colts would be 5-2 and be the 13th seed? That doesn't make sense, but okay, whatever. So it's a very interesting. So you see, you got a lot of teams doing really good here. And then we still got our undefeated teams here, surprisingly. Week 8 now. Bengals and Jets. Jets will come out here and get a win. Let me check the Bengals' record, actually. I'm 2-6 at this point. You know what? Just for the memes, honestly, this will be very surprising, but honestly, this Jets team is so bad that the Bengals are going to somehow come out here with Jake Browning and get a win. So, give me the Bengals over the Jets in Cincinnati. That home crowd will propel them. Just want a little bit of hope out of this. The rest of the season won't be too bright, but they'll get their nice little win over the Jets here. Dylan Gabriel and the Browns versus the Patriots. Browns will get this win. I know the record half of the Patriots right now is saying they're not going to be that good, or they look pretty good, but trust me. Titans and Colts. Colts will come out here and win. The Titans and an 0-8 record, not being able to pull anything out of the bag yet. Still looking for their first win. Vikings and Chargers. I think this is going to be one of the games where the Chargers just can't play football. Given the Vikings, 49ers and Texans. So it'll be a close one. I think the 49ers will come out and win this one. Barely. And then give them the Bills. Give me the Falcons in this, actually. Then I want the Ravens. Okay. And now this one will be a good matchup to watch. And I think the Broncos are a little bit more motivated to come out here and win this one than the Packers, Chiefs. Okay. And now Eagles will come out here and win, and the Bucks will come out here and win. So, yeah, okay. Remember, Titans still looking for that win. So, yeah, okay. Week 9, Ravens and Dolphins. I want the Dolphins to get this upset win right here. I think the Dolphins at home, they'll be pretty fired up, fighting for that playoff spot in the division, sitting at 3-5, fighting with the Patriots for that spot. Give me the Dolphins to come out here and get the upset win. Broncos and Texans. Now we look at the Texans now, 2-5, sitting at 3rd in the division. They are motivated to come out here and win, and that's exactly what they do. It's who wants it more, and the Broncos don't want it as much. The Texans come out and win it. Chargers and Titans, I feel bad for the Titans. They don't have a good team. It's a very tough schedule. Chargers will come out here and win it. Okay. Steelers and Colts. I'm going to take the Colts in this one. It's the Colts sitting at 7-2 at this point. Raiders and Jaguars. I actually don't know who to pick for this one. This could be a very competitive game here. And you really look at the standings here. The Jaguars sitting more up close to the top. A loss would still have them sitting pretty good, and a win would have them sitting better. Raiders want that playoff spot, and sometimes the Raiders play good football, and I think this will be one of their days. Raiders come out and win it. Okay, Bills and Chiefs. The Bills always win in the regular season against the Chiefs, so the Bills are going to win this one. Bears and Bengals. Bears will come out and win this one. And then Patriots and Falcons. Falcons will get a win, but by this point of the season, it will be tough for them to come out away with a win. Sitting at 4-4, so definitely not the best. They got the Packers. And then this will be a good game right here. The Lions will come out and win this. Then I want the Niners, the Rams, Commanders, looking back to normal, then the Cowboys. So here's your record. Patriots sitting at 4-5. So at this point, we're in the conference. 7 teams in green will make the playoffs. So these are the 7. The Patriots, Chiefs, Dolphins sitting outside. And then, so these are the 7 teams that make it at this point. Let's head back to the divisions now. If you're enjoying this, please like and subscribe. It would really help the channel, and I really appreciate it. Now let's get back to the video. Thursday Night Football, Raiders, Broncos. This will be a good matchup in prime time. Raiders, they've only lost 2 times to Broncos, which both came from last year. In the past, it's been a long time. Because ever since I can remember, just past 3 years, 2 years, Raiders have won both those meetings except last year. So, give me the Raiders in this one to keep that going. Okay, Texans and Jags. Texans really fighting for that playoff spot. The Jags are going to come out this one. The Jets and Browns. The Jets are like, okay, yeah, that's enough. We are not looking good. The Jets are playing for something here. Not really playing for anything. While the Browns they're playing for something. And they're going to come out here, feel confident, and just to get their hopes taken away by the New York Jets, who chances are won't even make the playoffs. So, Dolphins, Bills will win this one. continuing their win streak. Chargers will beat the Steelers. Colts will beat Falcons. Ravens will beat Vikings. Bucks will beat the Patriots. And then in Chicago's going to come out here all hyped up. Saying, okay, we look good. 4-4. They're really fighting for that spot while the Giants saying a ugly 2-7. Bears come out and win. Then it's the Patriots. These are the two worst teams in the NFL. Almost. And at this point, it's not looking too good for either team. And I actually do like the Saints to get a win here in this game. So that would give the Saints their win, be 1-9. So at this point, the Titans are basically the only team left. I think they actually are the only team left. So, okay, then I like the Cardinals here. And then, in this one, Brock Purdy's back. I think the 49ers can come out and win this if they stay healthy. So, and then I'm going to go take the Lions here. And then I'm going to actually take the Packers over the Eagles here. So these are the teams right now that make it. Chiefs still at the 8th spot. Trying their hardest to hang in here because it's not too often where you see the Chiefs sitting at the bottom of the division. Week 11, Jets and Patriots. Patriots will pick up a win here, trying their hardest. And now it's the Titans and the Texans. Texans trying their hardest to get a playoff spot. Just trying to scratch a win to get a playoff spot. They're fighting so hard. And then the Titans have to come and ruin it. The Titans pick up their first win of the year against the Texans at home. So that will basically, not saying this for sure, but basically take the Texans. And almost certainly take the Texans out of any chances of getting a playoff spot. I think at 3-7. Steelers will take that win over the Bengals. The Steelers, at this point in the year, are sitting at a solid 5-5. First in the division, actually, because the rest of the teams in the division are unexpectedly struggling, definitely. No, wait. Where did I go? Let's go. Okay. Then I'm going to actually take the Jags over the Chargers. Chiefs over the Broncos. Take the Ravens over the Browns. I'm going to take the Commanders over the Dolphins in Spain. And then, so it'll be a very close game. Buccaneers at this point are sitting at the top of their division. Two of the best teams in the league. But the Bills are fighting for more. And the Bills come out at home and win. Monday Night Football. Raiders and Cowboys. That's what I'm thinking of. The Raiders and Cowboys come out here. It's going to be a very close game, in my opinion. But this Cowboys defense, I don't know if it's the best it used to be. And the Raiders are, this point in the season, I mean, the Cowboys, they are 5-3 in the 7th seed. While the Raiders are 5-4. Sitting just inside the playoff spots, while the Cowboys can't really afford to lose another one. And the Raiders already lost Monday Night Football game this year, and I think they are going to lose another one to the Cowboys here. Keep the Raiders still in the playoff spots, but it's going to help the Cowboys a lot. So Cowboys will win this one in primetime. Bears and Vikings. Vikings have a very disappointing season. Obviously, they're 4-5, so it could be better. They'll come out here and get a win against the Bears. Falcons will beat the Panthers. The Packers will beat the Giants. Rams beat the Seahawks. Cardinals beat the Niners. I'm actually going to take the Eagles over the Lions here. So, here are your standings. Texans still fighting for a playoff spot. Just not sure what's going to happen. Week 12. This is basically going to make it or break a game for the Texans versus the undefeated Bills. They won't be able to get the job done on Thursday night, though, unfortunately for them. Dropping them to 3-8, making their chances even lower than they already are. So, that will be a wait and see for them. Chiefs come out to get another win, looking a little bit better. Then the Patriots are going to have a surprise loss to Jake Browning and the Bengals. The Bengals going to be at home. Now I'm sitting at 4 wins. And surprisingly, it's just barely outside the playoffs. I mean, I like to have the upsets happen every once in a while. I do think the Bengals could pull this off. Jets will get destroyed by the Ravens. Raiders will come out, bounce back against the Browns. I like the Steelers against the Bears, actually. And then, I actually do want the Titans to come out and win their second game of the year. They really got nothing to play for. And Seahawks did have something to play for. But it's always the bad teams that catch you off guard. So, not just kidding. Fake you out. And even if the Seahawks were to win this, I mean, they're still not sitting in a very good place. I'm just kidding. Give me the Titans. Because even if they do win, they have a long way to go, and the team's just not motivated enough in this case. Give them the Jaguars. The Cardinals been trying for a long time to get a playoff spot, and they're always pretty hyped up, and then they just kind of get thrown down. And that's exactly why I'm taking the Cardinals. The Cardinals are going to beat the Jags, and the Cardinals, just like that, are not going to be in a bad spot at all to make the playoffs. Packers will beat the Vikings. Lions over the Giants. Give me, and in the Superdome, give me the Saints over the Falcons, actually. With the 2-9. Cowboys, Rams, 49ers. Actually, no, I'm going to take the Panthers, surprisingly, over the 49ers in this one. Niners are kind of like this. Okay, we're looking good. Easy win. And the Panthers come out and just surprise them. So, that's what I think will happen here. Where did I change the week from? Wait, where did I? Wait, hold on. Wait, where did I change the? Hold on, guys. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay, sorry about that. Week 13, first night of football, Bengals, Ravens. This would be a good game. Joe Burrow's in, but he won't be probably. Ravens win. Okay, Titans and Jaguars. Jaguars know not to underestimate a bad team. They beat the Titans. Texans come out. Playoff hopes, if there's any, on the line. And they're come out and they're going to win. Sunday, Chargers, Raiders. Raiders lost the Chargers in their first meeting, and that's why they're going to win this meeting against the Chargers, advancing to 7-5 now. Okay. Bills, Steelers. Bills going to win it, still undefeated at 12-0, getting closer. Okay, now Chiefs win it. Dolphins. And then the Jets finally get a win, and they're suffering for a little bit. Then the 49ers come out and get a win. And then the Broncos get a win here because they want to stay in the mix of playoff hopes here as they've fallen behind quite a bit. Giants will come out and beat the Patriots on the road, fighting a win, or getting their third win of the year, I'm pretty sure. Then, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Lions will come out and beat the Packers. And then the Eagles, Buccaneers, Rams, Vikings. Okay, I'm going to start and pick up the pace a little bit. But look at this AFC East, is that? I don't know, but this division right here with the Bills and Dolphins and Patriots and Jets. It's crazy. You got those 12-0 Bills, and every team behind them is just 5. No. Okay, thank goodness. I thought I just got rid of the whole thing. Every team behind them is 5-7, 5-8, 3-9. I mean, besides them, that division's dog water. Also, wait. Okay, yeah, we're done with this week. Week 14 now. Dolphins will win. Ravens, Jags. And then the 2 rookie quarterbacks there. Thing is, Titans really only have a quarterback, and Browns have a little bit more than just a quarterback, so Browns will win. And the Broncos will bounce back and get a win against the Raiders here. So both will be at 7-6, 6-7. Bills, and then you got the Chiefs, yeah. Texans won't be able to pull that off. JK. Texans are actually, I think the Texans will pull this upset off against the Chiefs. The Chiefs are finally on a roll, and they're like, okay, yeah, we're just the Chiefs now. We're going to destroy no matter what. And the Texans are like, okay, well, this sucks. We ain't winning anything. Might as well upset someone, advance to 5-8, keeping those very little playoff hopes alive. Eagles will beat the Chargers. And then it'll actually be the Cowboys or the Lions on Thursday Night Football. And then I like the Packers to get their revenge against the Bears. Commanders, Seahawks, Bucks, and then the Rams. So it was like Bills still undefeated. Okay, Chiefs and Chargers. Chiefs get a bounce back win. Ravens win. And then the Bills and Patriots. Bills will win here. Just assuming Josh Allen stays healthy, of course. Okay. Jags will win here. Then the Steelers will upset the Dolphins. Still, in a 10 seed, 6-8, but it's not looking too good. Texans will keep their playoff hopes alive against the Cardinals. They need a lot of things to go right, but they still have a slight chance. But they're going to need the Colts to lose a lot of games. So, okay. I think their best chance is the Colts will lose out. And they win out. Then the Bears will get that win. Eagles will beat the Raiders. Niners. And then the Colts and the Seahawks. Big game here. Colts know if they get a win, they make their playoff hopes look a lot better. It's loud in Seattle on a Sunday. Boy, does not go well for the Colts at all. Seattle wins this one. And then I actually do like Broncos over the Packers for an upset. Bucks, Commanders, giving the Rams in this one. And then I'll take the Panthers here. And then the Cowboys. Okay, so they're saying at 14 now. Hope you guys like this long video. It's a pretty long one. Okay, Chiefs, Ravens, Bills, I think the Broncos will come out and win this one. Raiders, Texans fighting for those playoff hopes. They are really trying. It's going to be a tough one. They're fighting for it while the Raiders are in the 8th seed. Raiders are fighting for it. Raiders will come out and win it. So it's the Dolphins now. Then it'll be the Cowboys. Then it'll be the Jets. Jets will come out and win this one. Lions, 49ers, Colts. Colts will win it, basically knocking the Texans out. They lost the game, and then they had the Colts win it, basically eliminating them. Okay, and now Rams will come out and win. And then Packers win. Give them the Commanders in this one. And then sometimes the Vikings like those stupid games. Give them the Giants, Bucks, Falcons, or Cardinals, sorry. Okay. Then we're going to take the Broncos because every once in a while they like to upset the Chiefs. So Broncos will win this one. A big game. The Chargers at this point, still fighting for a spot, believe it or not. And they will come out and get the wins. The Texans really aren't playing for anything anymore. Colts will come out and win. And then the Patriots will come out and win, but they've definitely fallen off back to 6-10. Now the Browns win it. Raiders, Packers, Cardinals, and then two very bad teams. Titans will take this one. Buccaneers. Wait. What do I have the Buccaneers at? Okay, at 12-4. That's okay. Then this will be the make or break. The Bills, Eagles. Eagles are 12-3. Bills are 15-0. Big matchup here. They've already secured the number 1 seed. Still fighting for that undefeated season though. And they lose. Getting their first loss in a year. So that'll suck. Cowboys will lose. Vikings will bounce back with a win here. Seahawks, 49ers, Rams. So Week 18, Raiders, Chiefs. And this is a big game for both teams here. Raiders, if they win, they are in for sure. And they come out and they lose, so they need things to happen for them. It's the Broncos and the Chargers. At this point, Chargers are 9-7 fighting for it. The Broncos are in automatically, basically. So, Chargers are going to fight. And, what was I going to say? I'm looking for a word. It's going to be a tough game. I really can't decide here. And the Broncos are like, and no, we're winning. Why not? So Broncos at home, they will win it. So they want to run up and get their better schedule. Texans and Colts. Texans are definitely out. While the Colts have a locked in playoff spot. So I don't want to injure anyone. Texans will win. Browns, Bills, Dolphins, Ravens, Jags. Or actually, no, the Titans will win it because the Jags don't want to injure anyone. Rams will win. Or actually, and no, the Rams already solidified their spot. Cardinals will come out and win. And still won't give them enough, but good fight. 49ers will win. Seahawks, I mean, they could go 8-9, but that wouldn't get them in for sure. The Packers also have a spot for sure, so they'll take this. Bears will win. Falcons, Cowboys, Eagles, Bucks. So, did I miss a game with anyone? Just figuring out if I missed a game for any teams. Okay, no, I didn't. Okay, so let's to the wild card round. Of course, the Raiders end up barely missing out just because they lost to the Chargers. Okay. Chiefs and Jags. Jags playing at home. The Jags just aren't ready for it, though. Chiefs will win. The Ravens will beat the Colts. Broncos and Chargers a rematch of Week 18. And the Chargers start out the season 8-2. Now they're 9-8. On a slow start, Broncos will win. Packers, Bucks, and then the 7th seed, surprisingly, 11-6. They're going to be the 7th seed, going to play the Rams. It's going to be a tough, competitive game. The Rams will come out and win. Divisional round. Okay. Chiefs, Bills. Bills never win in the playoffs against the Chiefs. Chiefs will win. Broncos, Ravens. Ravens win. Buccaneers win. The Packers win here. Yeah. Conference championship round. It's going to be the Chiefs and the Ravens. A tough matchup. Ravens get revenge. They're going to beat the Chiefs, knock them out of the divisional championship or the conference championships rounds. Now it's the Packers and the Buccaneers. Buccaneers still looking for that Super Bowl. They haven't won one since Tom Brady. And they got out on the wild card last year, I believe. They want revenge. Or not revenge, but they just want to win. So, yeah. The Super Bowl. Ravens, Buccaneers, both the free seeds of their respective conferences. The 10-7 Ravens and the 13-4 Buccaneers, who will win. And honestly, the truth. Let's look at these schedules right here. Look, the Ravens lost. They started off 1-1. And has some bad losses here and there. Lamar comes back. Boom. They are on a roll. They only lost one game the rest of the year, and they're playing pretty solid opponents. See, Packers, Steelers, Vikings, Bears. So, yeah. Oh, let me put that back. Okay, so, yeah. That's good. Let's look at the Bucks, though. What the Buccaneers have done. What they've had to do to get here. So, start off with an easier schedule. They won all the games they should win. Lose a couple. But looking very solid. I mean, winning all the games they should. But, guess what? Lamar wants that Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens win the Super Bowl. And the Ravens will be the Super Bowl champion. Thank you guys for watching this long video. Make sure to like and subscribe for more NFL videos. And Cool Gamer, out.